They are the Pyrenees. We're 2 hours away from our next Huttopia campsite, Fort Romeu. We have arrived and checked in. Got quite a nice pitch, big. Managed to find level. Surprisingly, it's very undulating. And we decided we'll do a just under 2 hour walk. We're just skirting the site right now. Wow, scenery is amazing, as you expect because we're in the Pyrenees. So we've swapped hills for mountains, and the really strong smell of pine trees as well, like you get in the summer in somewhere hot like Greece. But it is hot here. Do you know how hot it is? It's about 27. Yeah, nice. So yeah, this is the walk we're doing. It's about 1 hour 50, and we're already wishing we'd bought our walking poles because some of it's a bit rocky. This is easy going.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
You can see Huttopia. Just came back from the shower and this is on our pitch. We didn't order it.
Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
We're an hour's walk from our campsite, and we've just picked up the GR10, which is a hiking trail that crosses the Pyrenees from the Atlantic to Mediterranean coast, and we're going to walk for about another hour, I think, to a lake in my world swimming book. Nice. This is not the lake we've come to see, but this is where the path went first. A little bit further, lake. This one's quite busy. It's a bit quieter. They usually are if they're in the wild swimming, but they're usually out of the way and quiet. coordinates that the Wild Swimming France book gives for this lake. Just up there, I think, just a few feet. However, I think we can probably get in the lake just here. So I might take my shoes and socks off and see how warm it is, and then we'll see. Getting a bit tired now. We left at 8:45. It's now 3 p.m. Apparently we walked through that car park on the way here. I think that was about an hour from home. So you could be forgiven for thinking it's cold. It's colder than we have been because it got really hot today. I think it's about 21 though. So anyway, we're both fully dressed for winter. Yeah, it does just feel a little bit cold tonight. It can't be possible that this one's new as well and we're the first people, but it's immaculate. There's no graffiti. It's a lovely place. We've got to go down the hill to Lidl to get lunch, and depending on how far that is, I might bring it back to this bench. Because it has quite the view. anybody else's popping to Lidl look like this? We're used to them asking if you'd like a receipt. Today we thought he said, would you like bags? And we said, no mercy. But what he'd actually asked was, can I look in your bags? And we said, no thank you. There is Lidl. There is a picnic bench. And a day bed to sleep off the wine. So we just walked into a church and there's a rope here. It goes up in the ceiling and I think it might ring the bell, and Tony doesn't want me to see. I want to see. So while cooking the dinner, we were confused about what foie was. And I knew that foie gras was fat liver, but we didn't know which word was fat and which was liver. So anyway, foie is liver, and so there's a song by Sash called Encore une fois, which means another liver. We might need another liver. Or is it kidney liver? It's liver, isn't it? So we're going that way today, and we will end up at the cross on top of that hill. Because we can. Here we are at the Croix. Le Croix. I like it if it's Le Croix, sweetie darling. Right, so the price of meat is quite ridiculous in France. We've just found something called defrosted squid, which is quite cheap. This is massive, and we don't know how to cook it, so we'll show you what we do and whether we like it. Bought our lunch, and now somebody's sitting at our picnic bench, and I've just walked past my walking stick. Can't be bothered, I'll get a new one. It was just a stick, by the way, not a proper how long have they been in your bag?
Since yesterday. They've just been up a mountain and back.
So we've been sitting here having our lunch. We bought wine from Gailhac, which is the town we were getting trains from when we were staying at Cords. It's really nice as well. Anyway, it's 2 o'clock and our weather app says thunder at 3 o'clock. It's changed from an 80% to 40% chance. So we need to be starting to move, to make a move back home, I suppose. But we were lucky the last time. It was supposed to be thunder and rain a couple of days ago. And it got later and later and later in the forecast and then never materialised at all. So we've been hoping that would be the case today. But no, the forecast still says that it is going to thunder and rain. So we just need to be prepared in case it does. There's grey sky now and it started thundering. Oh, we're just coming back to the road though. Is it the road all the way home now? Oh. Anyway, let's just go hiking in the Pyrenees in a thunderstorm. There's the grey over there. Everywhere else, blue sky. Back at Huttopia, it is not yet raining, but it looks like it will. I mean, why wouldn't there be a camel in the path? Hello, can I come past? Honestly, don't get too close, please. Right. Today we are walking east towards a lake and a something.
Mont Louis.
And little something.
Canada.
Little Canada. Petty Canada. There you go. See, I know what we're doing. So apparently this is the GR10 again. It's alongside a road at the moment. But we get to follow this all the way to the things what we are going to see. Been in a tiny used supermarket, so we're on the GR10 and it's kitted out for anybody doing that because they sell gas and just anything you'd need, but they're really taking the mickey with the prices. We were going to get a bottle of wine at lunch, but the cheapest is $6.80 here. Anyway, we bought a new baguette because all we've got is yesterday's, but apparently this one's frozen. walked all the way here, it's probably taken a couple of hours. As we got near, there was all signs saying military area, don't enter, so I didn't think we were actually going to be able to see anything. But you can come in, and it's quite touristic, I suppose. Ribena.
Of course.
Other fruit cordials are available. Bonsoir. So the camels and bulls that we saw this morning are there because there's a circus, and it's right next to the campsite. So a little bit worried that we're going to be able to hear all that going on tonight, but we can hear it just a tiny little bit. It's really distant, so that's not going to bother us, which is good. We have got spaghetti bolognese, or the bolognese at the moment is cooking nicely, and we're just going to play a card game, Port Royal. We keep our card games in these little tins, which are really good for travelling and making sure the cards don't get damaged. And also in shots you can see my really special fly keeper outer, because flies like wine, and I don't like flies in my wine. Bonjour, or hola. We are cycling to Livia, which is a Spanish enclave. I'll tell you more about it when we get there. Right. Maybe we're about halfway, I'm not sure. Don't know if I've got any brake pads left. It was downhill all the way, so we haven't used any of our battery, but we're going to need our batteries because obviously on the way home it's uphill all the way. Very stunning scenery though. Beautiful.
That's the castle on top of the hill.
This hill here?
Yeah.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, we're on the other side of it.
Oh. So, Livia is a little bit of Spain in the middle of France, and that happened because there was a war in 1659 and the Treaty of the Pyrenees stipulated that villages were to be handed over to France. However, Libya is a town and not a village, and so has remained Spanish. So we went to a bakery, there's mountains of these in the window. We don't know what they are.
Pig's ear.
With sugar, sugary pig's ear. Right.
Nice. It's deep fried pastry with sugar.
I'm entirely sure it was worth €2.80. I'm not sure if it was worth coming here, apart from the curiosity of the fact that it's Spain and France. Well, maybe if you drove here, but we've got the cycle back. And that was, I mean, it took what, 15 minutes to cycle down it.
50, yeah.
And we've got to go back up.
3 hours time. We'll be active then.
I've still got 3/4 battery, Tony's down to half. I'm out of breath and Tony isn't. Anyway, up there. It's a circus, that's why there are camels and bulls, not wildebeest. We are now as high as any ski lift would bring you, really. Been walking for just over 90 minutes, and I'm quite aware that I've become a lot fitter this week because I don't feel worse for wear. dam was built to power the yellow train that we haven't caught this week.